All right, somebody said, Walter, you're on. So I wanted to get everybody's attention up here because I've been coming to this building for the last 5 years, and these guys need a hearing aid up there. Like you say the same things over and over. Stop hiding. Stop listening to the corporations. Why do you guys don't listen to the people? Work with the people. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you're doing with our money. But things change slowly, I guess, so we have to hold manao nui, as our kupuna tell us. Be patient. It's not easy being patient to come here year after year and say things and nobody upstairs is listening, because people are in their rooms talking to them while we're down here talking, and they're not listening to us, they're listening to the guys upstairs, and they're the guys that get paid to be upstairs to talk. They're called lobbyists. So the system is a weird system, and it's not working very well. Not only in Hawaii, but all over the place, it's not working very well. It's beginning to fall apart, and it's not working well. And then you heard the speech this morning from Imai, and one of the solutions that he's saying to everybody is that we need to know the truth. We need to know the truth. Not only the truth about Hawaii and the truth about this illegal building, but we need to know the truth of what is going on in this building, because we believe that it's going on because we're going to benefit. That is not the truth. So I want to talk a little bit about some of the things we've been trying to push all these years. So, yeah, they do lie, but some of the problems that we want to deal with upstairs, we have to deal with them. And I want to first talk about our natural resources, the things that we have responsibility to pass on to the next generation. The natural resources are not only in bad shape, but they're at a tipping point. They're such bad shape that if we don't do something now, they will never be able to recover. They're at the tipping point. The fish, I'm an old man right now, and I can remember how much fish we had in the ocean. I know for sure that there was a lot of fish in the ocean. So they keep telling us there's lots of fish, there's lots of fish. Maybe they're talking about the manini and all the small little things that are swimming around that we don't eat. Yeah, there's lots of fish, but not the fish that we need to feed ourselves. So I'm saying this because the budget that these guys are putting, the budget that the governor of the state is putting together, I think is less than 1% that is going to go towards taking care of our natural resources. And then they're going to use a whole bunch of that to do a conference, a world conference, to talk about it, spend millions to talk about it, but they're not hiring people to do something about it. They're giving the DLNR guys more guns so that we can all go talk story on Mauna Kea. That's where they're spending their money. So we need to convince these guys that our natural resources is imperative. We cannot survive in the middle of the Pacific without our natural resources. We have to take care of all the fishes in the ocean, the mountains that make our water, all of the reefs and the fish ponds. All those things are vital for our future generations and vital for us. That's the first thing that I want to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about is agriculture. Agriculture. Who's the guy in charge of agriculture in the state of Hawaii? I forgot his name. Scott Enright. Scott Enright, I saw you walking around. Scott Enright. Agriculture is crumbling. If you read the paper, Maui, all the sugar lands, you're talking about huge amount of sugar lands. Big Island, the most famous Big Island farmer, going out of business. Agriculture needs to be reborn, not with GMOs. Agriculture needs to be reborn with knowledge coming from the Hawaiians about their traditional 2,000 years of doing agriculture in Hawaii, about all of the valleys with wall-to-wall terraces and rivers of pristine waters flowing through them, They have the knowledge to feed millions of people. We are not paying attention to the knowledge of the Hawaiian people. University of Hawaii, get your act together. The answer is not GMOs. The answer is looking traditional knowledge. The answer is diversified agriculture, feeding. We need to grow food, not biofuel. We don't need to be growing stuff on our land to feed our cars, to feed the electric company. We need to be in our farmlands feeding the people. Very simple message. Feed the people. Take care of our natural resources. There's a deal in our guys up there. Take care of those guys. They're the guys supposed to take care of our natural resources. Give them the budget, not to buy guns and to do stupid things like that. Take care of our natural resources. Then I want to put in a plug for all the guys upstairs. Shame on you guys. Shame on you guys. Stop hiding and making deals. We do not trust what you guys are doing. Gain back our trust. Be transparent. Tell us how you're using our money. Who is taking all the money? Where's the money coming from? Who are you listening to? The people. Work with the people. Listen to the people. You work for us. It's an old story that none of them believe. The last thing I want to say to all of you is what is going on in our Hawaiian community. All of you, you need to understand what is happening in our Hawaiian community. The Hawaiians are awake. The Hawaiians are moving. The Hawaiians have new knowledge that we as Hawaiians never had. We have gone to the universities, we have doctorates, we have PhDs that are telling us our true history, not the lies that was taught to me when I was at Kamehameha schools, not the lack of information about who I am and who I was when I was at Kamehameha schools. We have information. You heard them this morning. Our charter schools are educating our young Hawaiians to the truth. We need to deal with the truth. This state cannot survive until they face the truth. The truth I'm talking about is that there was an overthrow, an illegal overthrow. There is no such thing as a legal overthrow, but there was an overthrow. Nobody is dealing with that. The Hawaiians know. The Hawaiians want to deal with that. Cure that pono. Make it right. Make that kakio pono. There is no such thing as annexation. There was no annexation. That's a lie. You cannot annex a country by passing a resolution in your country. You cannot say Canada will pass a resolution, you now belong to us. That's ridiculous. They did it to us. They passed a resolution and they said that there was a treaty. There was no treaty. We've been asking for years, where is the treaty? Show us the treaty, then we'll join all of you. If you cannot show us the treaty, you are illegal. Deal with the truth. Once we deal with the truth, then we can come together. The Hawaiians will not settle for anything less than the truth. If the Hawaiians are not happy here, we are going to make you unhappy here. You guys who are doing business in Hawaii, you're going to find out, like you found out on Mauna Kea, that you thought you had your permits, but the Hawaiians came and now you don't have your permits. And we're going to do that over and over and over again so that the business community realizes you have to take care and make things right in the Hawaiian community if the business community is going to get anywhere in this state. If not, there will be no business in an unstable economy in Hawaii. Aloha.